the rim. The rebound to George. Leonard on the floor for LA. George, big finish and the foul.
Does not get the roll.
And those were cash in the first 4 games.
George on the pull-up, nails a three. Paul George answers. Booker, one of the premier free throw shooters in the game, 93% in the series. George connects again. Paul George from downtown. Paul George gets it off in time. Oh, he banks it in. It's good. Paul George at the buzzer. By as many as 9.
You see the quick double team of Kawhi Leonard when they saw that Doncic had it by himself.
Oh, and Paul George flushes it in, counted on a foul. From the field, that's his first shot without the mask. George looking to draw a foul, drills it. And this building.
Clippers spread here. George, the handles, the fadeaway. Oh yeah. 8-0 run for the Jazz. They lead at 51-44. George trying to take it at Gobert. Fadeaway. Oh, that is silky smooth from PG-13.
Make the great pass to Cam Johnson. That time he got the mid-range jumper.
This is the largest lead of the series by either team so far through the first 3+ games. As George knocks it down. Starting to get sick of each other. Shot clock at 7.
I hear that. I'm sick of you, Mike.
George tries and finishes. Paul George with his another steal. Man to George. George to finish. Shot's good and 1.
Arena until you get on the court, and the Clippers are being about it right now. The way they are attacking, the way they're playing with pace, defending, scoring in transition. This is an outstanding start for the Clips.
Great defense.
Count it and the foul. The Suns
time shot from Joe Ingles.
Ends a 9-0 run. Paul George lost his balance. Got it.
Wow.
Count it. PG.
at both ends of the floor.
And a guy that Ty Lue has raved about all year long, his versatility and how he's so crucial to their success.
Paul George with the block and the save. Dwight Powell field. He's hit 3 of 4 from 3. 26 of their 49 points.
But Boban and Finney Smith, as George hits that.
Piling up for Utah. George sizing up O'Neal. The drive inside for 2 and a foul. The strength of Paul George and a chance at a three-point play.
Wanted his teammate Chris Paul to be back. Payne had 29 points in game 2. George turns, shoots, and scores. Phoenix has a foul to give. George drives, goes inside for the slam with 2.9 remaining.
Clippers leading by 10. George for 3, got it! Paul George having himself a night so far. The NBA app.
Boy, Ben Simmons was brilliant in the fourth period. Nice play by Paul George. Starting to come easy on the offensive end.
He's got to be aggressive all night long.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Rebecca. Royce O'Neal 3 to get Utah into the scoring column. PG-13 with a bomb for 3.
You heard Rebecca talk about it. Quinn Snyder and his staff recognizing we've got to play earlier in the shot clock.
Paul George going to the rim. Paul George out top off the Batum screen. Gobert switches onto him. PG draws it and 1. Count it.
He's the first Sun to score in a while besides Booker, who had 16 consecutive points for his team. George, step back, three-pointer. Oh, Paul George does it again, and we're tied at 93.
Royce O'Neal on defense. George steps back and drills it.
Better defense. They have not defended well on this court thus far.
Paul George got him a 3.
They didn't get that, but the fact that they got a defensive stop and an attack in transition creates a good look, and Paul George continues to knock down.
Nobody shot more or made more this season. George, fade, money.
And that's the importance of leverage.